Now, a couple that almost gave up before finishing 7th at last year's Nationals, Cheryl Demkowski and Greg Maddalone. And much like last year, they are in 7th place after the compulsory dances. Dick, you were talking about how physically demanding it is, but it's not only the individual performance, but in ice dancing, you actually have to take the ice 4 times. There are 2 compulsory dances, the original dance and then the free dance. That's not true in the other disciplines.
These dances are great fun. This one happens to be a rather simple dance in comparison to the rest of the performers that we've seen here so far. That was a tricky turnaround and final position, but it didn't have a great deal of passion or communication between the partners, and I think that will somewhat hurt them.
Well, this is their 3rd trip to the U.S. Nationals. A year ago, they finished 7th. They were in 7th place after the compulsory dances. Cheryl Demkowski and Greg Maddalone.
Okay, now look at this slow motion. And this freezed position right there, the edge of her body. Isn't that nice? The lean there. That's what skating is all about. A lean of the body, deep edges. Of course, it's very hard to continue those edges all the way around. But right at this particular section, they're doing a very nice job of it. Here, look at the complication of this footwork. And don't think it's not easy to trip on each other's feet. It is.
Yes.
Well, they finished 7th a year ago. And speaking of 7th, Greg Maddalone, the 7th of 13 children in his family. So he's learned how to compete for attention.
4.9.
And for food on the table, I would imagine, at dinner time.
4.9.
Their marks for composition, 4.8 up to 5.1.
4.9. 4.7. 4.8.
Huntsman and Swallow lead this event. They have already competed in the original dance.
And their marks.
Cheryl and Greg almost gave up before competing last year in San Jose, but their 7th place finish encouraged them, and here they are once again. Their marks for our presentation, 4.6 up to 5.1.
4.9 and 5.1.
And on the ice right now, the last couple of the original dance. In 3rd place, right behind Shalom and Gates, and Punchline and Swallow heading into this original dance. 18-year-old Kate Robinson and 27-year-old Peter Breen.
Skating Club in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Please welcome Kate Robinson and Peter Breen.
Look at the length of their legs. wonderfully sexy, sensual, and very slinky tango.
Robinson and Breen were 4th at last year's Nationals, and since then they've relocated to Detroit to train with Igor Spielbahn, the coach of Huntsland and Swallow, and Shalom and Gase. So Igor Spielbahn coaching the top 3